Hey everyone, it is Havo High here bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We have, in a sense, breaking news. We knew that this card was coming out, but we did not know what it would look like. We have now the card art for LR Vegito Blue, and it looks awesome. This is the icon and the character asset here, but let's put it all together. Let's see what it all looks like. Right here, this is what the card is going to look like. I'm sure it's going to have some sort of animation to it, but shout out to Renzi and DBZ Space for breaking this news, and Dokkan Battle Wiki that provided this is always this amazing card, our art and high resolution pictures. So looks fantastic, looks great, and we did vote on this. A lot of people were wondering why it looked like this. I think once again it looks great. The shading is LR, but we voted on this scene right here where he is punching with his left hand. Looks like the artist did a little bit of a difference with his left arm there, so he could fit on one card. But that is the scene that we voted on, and that's what we are getting. So interestingly enough, we're gonna get then two more cards. Hopefully, I don't know when that's gonna happen, with the legendary election with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Beerus. But finally, this card has, or at least the art has arrived, and hopefully we'll be able to actually obtain this card soon. So I wanted to kind of go into the card details a little bit more, and of course how to get him, and then how to Dokkan Awaken him to LR. We don't know the full details yet, but I want to kind of at least do a prediction type details on this. So the first one, of course, this is the card you get at the Baba Shop for the Supreme Kai medals. And let's talk a little about his leader skill, his passive, and even a super attack. So I'm gonna talk to you about the pattern here, where I think what's gonna happen with the LR card. So super type Ki +2, HP attack defense 30%. He has the Kaioken mechanic where he is infinitely raising his attack and defense, and then attack defense 40% that raises his Ki up to 6 depending on his HP. Right? The lower, the greater. The Ki boost. So the less HP, the greater the Ki boost. So then you TUR this individual, and you would need 30 Patara earrings to go ahead and do this. At this moment in time on global, you cannot do this yet, but let's kind of continue to look at his leader skill. Super type Ki +2, attack and defense 40%, so that increased 10%, and then basically the same super attack, and then his passive is attack and defense 60%, and it raises his Ki up to 8 depending on his HP. The greater the Ki boost, the less the HP. So there's a pattern. There's 10% on his leader skill, 20% increase on his passive skill. So his LR then, in my opinion, this is what my prediction will be, is it's going to be super type +3 Ki HP attack defense 50%. Remember, this is a free-to-play card, so for them to provide you 60 or 70% could be likely, but I think they're just going to keep it at 50%. It increased 10 and increased another 10. I think it would just go to 50%. I can see it to go to 60% or 70%, but I don't think so. Because like I said, it's a free-to-play card. This card's already going to be amazing for a free-to-play, but we'll see. It'll be interesting to see what the leader skill will be on there. But I'm going to guess 50%. It could go all the way up to 70%. So the super attack, I think they're just going to keep the Kaioken mechanic, and you're going to have a 12 to 17 Ki and an 18 Ki super attack. I'm hoping it's the Vegito sword from the Tech Vegito Blue. That super attack is amazing. They already have the animation for it. That's what I'm hoping, rather than the Kamehameha, the final Kamehameha. So the passive skill, I think they're going to keep it at 80%, so 20% increase from 40 to 60 to 80%. Because of the Kaioken mechanic, it can continue to increase and increase. So there's no reason to give him a passive skill attack and defense flat out very high right away. So you can continue to fight on with this unit, and it will continue to raise and raise. So and it's increasing the key +2, so +6, +8. I'm guessing it's going to be +10 with the pattern. So here's going to be the biggest question for the unit: is it going to have counterattacks? I don't think it's going to have a defensive mitigation mechanism where it's going to, -20%, -40% normal attacks. I think it's going to just possibly do counterattacks from normal attacks. I think they gotta keep some sort of Vegito Blue or Super Vegito mechanic on here. So it's either gonna be this, or it's gonna be, switch it right here, it's gonna be chance to launch 2 additional attacks. So one or the other, and those both are Vegito Blue, especially the physical one, abilities. So we're gonna either do counterattacks from normal attacks, or launch up 2 attacks. I don't think they're gonna have both. We'll see on there. I'm hoping for the counterattack. That would be amazing to have a free-to-play counterattack card, because it is so OP. I don't know if they're gonna do it. So because the new Vegito Blue didn't have counterattack either, but it did have the launch 2 additional attacks. So and really on top of this is the category going from just having Potara now having Realm of Gods, because he is Vegito Blue. Vegito Blue is a part of the Realm of Gods, so he should have 2 categories. So this will still be an amazing LR, whether he has the counter or not counter. I just kind of typed in a bunch of stats down there that don't pay that any attention there. Just typed up some numbers, so that's what I'm thinking what the HP attack defense might look like. So so we'll see. We'll end up seeing this. This is just prediction here, but the card art looks amazing, looks fantastic. What do you guys think? Comment below. And once again, if this is the first time to my channel, like, subscribe. Again, comment below. Love to discuss, hear from you. And as always, keep on Dokkanning. We will catch you next time.